Rangers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris. Gets his lead at first, nobody out. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. See you later. His 37th homer of the year. The Guardians strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
The 1-2. And that one ripped into right, and that's the third out. One left. Here in Cleveland, on to the third inning, Luis Oliva stepping in for the Rangers. In the air, right field, Lamb should have this one. And a quick out, number one. So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. That one out to right. And that is that. Lamb digging in. This matchup has been one-sided and not in the pitcher's face, Chris.
Yeah, probably circled this one when the schedule came out. Might as well hand him the remote. He's been in full control in this one.
Hammered, base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And he'll one.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive. Oh, and this one gets away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Second and third, one away as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Queen in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 2 outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. 1 down. Howard Graham stepping in for the Rangers. High fly ball right field. Lamb ranging back, and there's 2 down. Lamb stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Man at second. And that's outside. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Gavin Felton, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Bednar getting loose as well.
Oh.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. In the air, right field. Lamb settles underneath it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. 1 down. Keibert Ruiz digs in now. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Howard Graham. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Lamb steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Going down. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we are all tied up.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Boog, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable. Dialed in and making the most of every swing out there.
So 2 down. Howard Graham stepping in for the Rangers. Cantillo is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ball popped up. Pena. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the series opener here at home. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off. 1 out man at first. Josh Naylor, the next to hit. Rips that one to right. And there's 2 away. Kyle Manzardo will hit next. The 0-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb.
Whoa.
Lamb wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Popped up. Naylor under this one. Takes it in for the out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on the go. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
No, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second.
Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And that makes it 60 steals for him on the season.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Goes down looking.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
In there at the knees for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late.
In there, sets him down on strikes. Lamb matched a couple of homers in his last game. And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Back here in Cleveland, top of the 6th inning, Josh Naylor stepping in for the Rangers. In the air, right field. He's got it, and there's 1 down. So 2 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Foul ball. Here's your 1. On the ground to third. Toss to Naylor. That's the inning. Nothing. 2 outs, runner at first. And now it's Josh Naylor. High fly ball right field. Lamb on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. First and second, one out. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. The Rangers with the tying run at the plate here at the top of the ninth. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game. Lamb had a solid game for them, a real contributor.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
One down. Charlie Lamb now at the plate.
Oh.
And a base hit into left field. That'll play. So a man aboard now with one away. Step off, throw to first. And he just got his hand in there. Bazzana launched a homer in his most recent game. Runner on the go.
Oh.
That's in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Uh-oh, and he broke early for third. Safe at second, and he gets back in. That clips the corner.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Oh.
One out, the runner at second here in game 3 of this 4-game series.
Ball two.
Fights it off, you'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Spencer Torkelson. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Lamb at second with 2 down. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Josh Smith. And there's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Oh.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck back there. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Swings through that one for strike 1. High fly ball right field. Smith settles underneath it. That is the inning. Here's the second baseman. Two down, nobody on. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying up against the wall and brings it in. So two down, Matt Wallner stepping in for the Rangers. In the air, right field. Lamb settles under it. And that'll do it. 1-2. First and second, two down.
The right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
Late on that fastball.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
On a line. And that is the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. Top six. Munetaka Murakami stepping in for the Rangers. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll circle them. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Josh Smith getting ready to hit. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Here's the throw to the plate. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. One down. Now here is Munetaka Murakami. 1-2 here. In the air, right field. Lamb on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are two down. Here's Josh Naylor. 0-2 now. Fly ball to right. Lamb coming on. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Lamb digging in now. Nothing cooking this inning, but they've still got a shot with two away.
Yeah, that's all it takes, Boog. One swing, one base runner, and suddenly it's game on.
In the air, right side. Smith moving under this one. And that ends the inning. Man at first. Now it's the second baseman. Here's a 1-2. In the air, right field. And that is that. First and second, two outs. Austin Wells digs in now. 2 on, 2 outs. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Delano around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 4-1.
Well done.
Big spot here. Bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. And here is Charles Queen. This one in the air, right field. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. In comes the run from second. In there safely.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one.
Brendan Donovan digs in for the Guardians. The Guardians down to their final strike. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers get back in the win column as they take game 3 of the series. Lamb played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win.
No, Boog, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
Okay, all set to go. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. He's got it. One away. One down. Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb.
That's a ball.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. 2 down. Lamb stepping in now. You ever get so tired of a pitcher owning you just want to bunt, jog to first and protest singing?
Hey man, whatever works right now. At this point, even a swinging bunt would feel like a trophy.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And he makes the play on the warning track. Runners tagging from second and third. In to score from third. It's 1-1. That one is hammered right field. Carrying well. Gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. His 39th home run of the season. And they add on. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So a man at first. Here's Josh Naylor. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Lamb under it. 2 away.
Up next to the ring.
So up next, Luis Oliva. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Lamb gets under it, and that'll do it. Man at first, nobody out. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Here. Another homer. Home run number 40 on the year. And they add to their lead. It's 8-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. We don't typically expect players to hit multiple home runs in the same game, but we're not talking about just anyone here. Absolutely locked in and continues to cash in with these swings.
Back to the top of the order now. Josh Smith will hit next. High fly ball right field. Lamb on his way over. 2 down. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Charlie Lamb, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Late with the swing there.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. Don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Second and third, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third. In for a strike. 0-1. Good at third. Lamb at second with 1 away. Late swing, foul to the left. Back to the mound. He's got it. Slings to first in time. And now the DH, Charles Queen. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Now here's an easy out with a pair of runners. Munetaka Murakami stepping in for the Rangers. In the air, right field. There's one away. One away, runners at first and third. And now it's Josh Naylor. Payoff pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throw on to Torkelson. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. The Rangers down to their final strike. Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Oliva now at the plate. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Lamb settles under this one, and that'll do it. The Guardians take the finale here. They win the series 3-1. Lamb with his 40th homer of the season in this game.
And still racking up the long balls, Boog. I love the energy in the stands when he comes to the plate. The crowd knows there's always a chance he's going to treat him to a special moment.
Charlie Lamb. Lamb stepping in now. When the hardware says best pitcher in the game, you better come to the plate locked in, Chris.
Yeah, and if you're not, Boog, he'll carve you up like a pumpkin in October.
In the air to left center. Takes it in for the out. 1 down. So stepping in for Boston, Dylan Cruz. In the air, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. And there are 2 outs.
The right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
And now Kyle Carroll. High fly ball right field. Lamb going back on this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 outs with a runner at third. Pitch gets away. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Got him swinging. 1 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Slice to right. 2 down. First and second. 2 outs. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. 2 on, 2 outs. Base hit. Grisham around third. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends. So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. The 3-1. Cut on, popped up, right side. Park. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Lamb with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Next to hit, Charlie Lamb, leading the American League in hitting entering the day. Foul ball there. And the lefty with the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one way inside.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Upstairs. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. Back here in Boston, all set for the start of the inning. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Toby Park. Payoff pitch. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Red Sox.
In the air, right field. Abreu on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So runner at second, 2 down. Drew Millis will hit next. Man on second, 2 down. Ripped into right field, base hit. Rafaela headed for the plate. There comes the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends. First and second, 1 out. Charlie Lamb, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That one is absolutely belted. And that one will bang off the wall near the pesky pole. One run across, another comes in to score, and he's got a 2-run triple.
That ball was hit real hard. Good job.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And that misses. And that is ball 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Number 68 preparing to come on if needed. Moran getting loose as well. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. High fly ball down the left field line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Man at second here with 2 away. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Out towards right center field. Rafaela on the move. And that'll do it. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Kevin McGonigal digs in now. High fly ball, right field. Lamb should have this one. And he makes the catch. 2 down. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Zach Geloff. Cantillo is just 1 strike away. Up the middle. The flip. That finishes the inning's action. Lamb played pretty well in this win.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. The American League leader in RBIs this year. Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. In there for strike 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Towards first, and he can't come up with it, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Charles Queen in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
2 on, 1 out. Check swing. He held up. And the count 2-1.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Way inside. Right side, hard hit.
Right
Tosses to first. 2 out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
That's outside. Ball 1. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swings through that one for strike 1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning. Chases that one upstairs. And that is out of play. Outside low, ball 1. In the air, right side. Abreu under this one. And that'll do it. Go ahead run on base. Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. Man at second. In the air, right field. Lamb gets under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the third out. High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. 2 on, 2 outs. That's ripped into the outfield. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Runner around third. The relay, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 3-2. Now here is Kevin McGonigal. The 0-1. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. 1 for 3.
Oh.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Look out. That ball is smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's in there. That's strike 2. Slider misses outside. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Tying run at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Grisham under it. And that is that. Jarren Duran steps to the dish in a big spot. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb did well in the losing effort. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
Charlie Lamb ready to put on. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Check swing, he held up, and that's ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez under it. And there's 1 down. First and second, 1 out. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners. High fly ball, right field. Lamb settles underneath it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw in. Applies the tag. And they get 2. Double. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Chase DeLauder. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
That's in there, and the count even 1-1.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Man on second, 2 down. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. That pays his 3rd of the game. So no run. Lamb locks in. Not the at-bat they were hoping for just now, so it's up to him with 2 outs.
Well, this guy's got the right mindset, Boog. Just needs to stay within himself and deliver. Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Way inside. Breaking ball misses down and away. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. The hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Next to Cleveland, the center fielder, number 34, Andy Conway.
In there for strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Clayton Beater, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Graceffo also getting ready. Swings through that. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. His 16th homer of the year, and the Guardians jump in front. It's 3-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stumble. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field, Lamb under it. That is the inning. So 2 down, Charlie Lamb, the next to hit. Beater, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. That missed by a lot. Ball 2.
That 2-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Popped up. Clement should have this one, and that is that. 1 down. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for the Mariners.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. High fly ball right field. Lamb moving under this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. In the air, right field. Lamb under it. And that'll do it. The Guardians take game one of the series on the road. Lamb played pretty well in this win. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Lamb stepping in. The numbers aren't pretty, Singy. He knows that, but this is about adjustments and redemption.
Yeah, sometimes all it takes is one good swing to turn the tide and recover emotionally, and that can change everything in a rivalry like this.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Rodriguez takes it in for the out. 2 down. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Good job to fight that one off. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Lamb settles under it, and that will end the inning. Mariners. Lamb was named player of the month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. In the air, right field. Acuna has a beat on it. 2 down. Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Line to right, base hit. Runner from third in to score. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. No outs. Runner at first. Now it's the shortstop. And there's a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. The throw in. And he's out easily. Lamb digging in. The deficit's manageable, but somebody's got to get it started, Singy.
Yeah, and this guy right here has got the toolbox. Competitiveness, bat to ball, good instincts. Let's see if he opens it up, Boog.
That one missed. This one in the air. Meyer. And a quick out, number 1.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there.
So 2 down. Jeremy Pena will hit next. Phillips is just 1 strike away. Swing at a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that's an infield single to Travis Bazzana now at the plate. Payoff pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners even this series up at a game apiece. Lamb had a rough go of it in the loss.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
1 down. Charlie Lamb, the next to hit. On the ground to third. Tosses to first.
Yep,
2
he's
way
out.
down. And next will be the cleanup hitter. High fly ball, right field. And that'll do it. One hit. On to extra innings. Charlie Lamb steps in. League leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
The 0-1. Center field. Rodriguez coming in on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. Maybe back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swings and sends a rocket to right. That is the inning. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. Lamb steps in, 2 outs, no one on, but he's stepping in with a purpose.
Trying to make this pitcher sweat a little, Boo. You've got to break up the rhythm. Even a long at bat would be a win here.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Inside, almost got him.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And they'll do it again.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. The hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Swings through it for the K. Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Sliced hard but foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Kirkering measures 6 feet 2 inches. 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. 1 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Andy Pajes. This ball's chopped on the ground. Flips it. Here's one to first, not in time. Great effort. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. To first, and he bits it. Everyone's safe.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield.
All loaded up. Charles Queen digs in for the Guardians. 1 strike away. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Lamb with a forgettable showing in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Charlie Lamb ready to. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lamb under it. And that is that. 1 down. Now it's going to be Charlie Lamb. On the ground to the left. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 44.
The Guardians would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, good arm behind the dish. It's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break.
Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Throw bounces in and he's safe. And that's his second stolen base of the game. Fastball for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Going gone. A 2-run blast. And we're level. It's 2-2.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's the second baseman. The 1-1. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Lamb with another scorching run of play lately. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And now the count is even.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Makes the grab on the run. Out number 2. Back now at Progressive Field. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. Lifted in the air right center field. And there's one down. Lamb digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying out of here. His 41st home run of the season, and they take the lead. It's 7-4.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Bird. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
So 2 down. Now the third baseman. And base hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
Up next for the Guardians, the right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
Lamb in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Just off the outside edge. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one's in there. And it's 2-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Fouled off left side. The Guardians trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the 6th. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 10-4.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Well, Boog, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable. Dialed in and making the most of every swing out there.
Here's the catcher, Drew Romo. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that one is off the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 11-5. So 2 on with 2 away. Stepping in, Charlie Lamb. Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Pena around third. He will score. 12-5 is our score.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Action in the Angels bullpen. Justin Brule, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. That one misses. And now it's 3-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Dakota Jordan. 2-2 on the way. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And that's going to bang against the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double. He needed out. Now it's the second baseman. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. So back to the top of the order. Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Throw to first. And what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars. But an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off. First and second, 1 out. Here's the rookie third baseman. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second to third. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. Here's some real power at the plate. Charlie Lamb.
Ball, that's out.
Lamb working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Strike 2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
To the right side, and that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Good job, good job.
Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. He popped out his first time.
Back.
Step off, throw to first. But it's wide of the bag and gets away. And he'll reach second with one away.
That's the ball.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Swing, and he popped it up. That's out number 2. Right through there for a strike. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one not close. Full count now. And ball 4 to aboard.
Take it, mate.
Now the left fielder, Chase DeLauder. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
That's a ball.
That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Guardians ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for the Angels, Slade Caldwell. Out towards right center field, Lamb on the move. He's got it, and there's one away. Back to the top of the Angels lineup, Geraldo Perdomo now at the plate. In the air, right field, Lamb has a beat on it. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, Elvis Sanchez.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Lamb was named player of the month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year.
Take a look.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first. A great play deep in the hole. The 0-2. This one in the air, right field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 2 down.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Base hit!
Find it.
Here comes Wells around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Yeah!
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one ripped, but foul.
Oh, that's up
Activity in the
there.
bullpen for the Angels. Justin Brule, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And that one is lifted in the air. Sanchez gliding in towards the infield. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The next
Ball
pitch
one.
misses, and the count 1-2.
Ball.
Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that'll keep. In the air, right field, Lamb going back on this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away now. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Bazzana wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge.
That's a ball.
Action in the Angels bullpen. Miguel Machado, the young right-hander, up and throwing. That misses the zone. Ball 3. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. He's trying for third. Pitches for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the...
That is the inning. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians take the first 2 games of this series. Lamb had a solid game for them, a real contributor. 3 hits in the ball game.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
1 down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Charlie Lamb. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat. See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. 2 out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Lamb steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boog. That body language says yes, chef.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Way out front for strike 2.
Come on, Charlie.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Romo collects, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Go ahead run on base. Here's the second baseman. And the 0-1. In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Lamb stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
In the air, right field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Angels catcher, Drew Romo. Here's a 1-2. High fly ball, right field. Lamb settles underneath it. And there's one down. Now here is Charlie Lamb. 0 for 3 in this one.
That's out.
Makes a sliding stop to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything, and that's
1 out man at first. Now it's the second baseman. And a 1-1. Bounced out to short. Pena to second, pulls him off the bag. So digging in, Drew Romo. This could end it. Right side. Bazzana. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Lamb had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Charlie Lamb ready to... So 2 down. Now here is Ryan Clifford. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall. Man at first, nobody out. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The 1-1. And there's a ball. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Now a pop-up on the infield. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground. 2 aboard with 1 out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder.
Outside.
Well,
That's the
all
ball.
eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Check
Cut.
swing, and he went. And it's 1-1. Fought off foul. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Upstairs, ball 1. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That misses.
Ball.
And now 3-0. And that'll load
That's
the
it.
bases.
Ball 4.
Charles Queen digs in for the Guardians. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. This
That's
is
the ball.
again 5 in a row. Base hit, 1 run in already. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 2.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
In the air, right side, Lamb on his way over. He's got it, and there are 2 down. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That to right. Walker on the move. He hauls it in. 2 away. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. The 0-1. Base hit into the outfield. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. And he's out. Up, down, and that is.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high,
Ball
and
out.
they've played it 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Here's a 1-1. That one fouled hard the other way.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
The 1-2. Out towards
Come on,
right
go, go,
center.
go, go,
That's
go.
well struck. Carrying well. And that one hops the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay. He'll score. And they lead by 4. And here comes.
For the Mets, number 94, Connor Pilkington.
Line drive. Base hit. Lamb around third. He will score. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. 1 down. So up next for New York, Juan Soto. In the air, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. 2 away now. So digging in, Ryan Jeffers. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Lamb in the box here and fouls it off for strike one.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Hammer, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Andy Pajes digs in for the Guardians.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ball.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these players for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
Nice grab. There's one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Lamb digging in, nobody on, two gone, but this hitter's still dangerous.
Yep, a swing, a mistake, and suddenly it's a brand new ball game.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground to third. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. So two outs with runners on the corners. Now it's the shortstop. Ober is just one strike away.
Hit three.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Collected 3 hits in the game.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Charlie Lamb, the next to hit.
Charlie Lamb.
Ball.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Throws it away. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 43rd home run of the season. The Guardians strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Back now at Progressive Field. New inning getting started. Ryan Clifford up now for the Mets. Well struck right field. That's back there. On the warning track. And holds it in. Here's the veteran outfielder, Dominic Fletcher. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. And that is that. Down in order go the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. Lamb, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 24 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That's a ball, went with the sweeper.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
Ball.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one away. One out, runner at second. Dominic Fletcher up now for the Mets. Man at second. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. With a look, Franklin Arias getting ready to hit. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And the 0-1. Foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Let's go, Charlie.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. Back to the top of the Mets order. Mark Hanley digs in now. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Lamb takes it in for the out. And there's two down. Here's Juan Soto. Two down, nobody on. Soto swinging a drive, deep right field, way back there. It's got a chance, and it is out of here. Juan Soto goes deep. Back here in Cleveland, top of inning number 7. Brian Jeffers up now for the Mets. Rips one to right, and it one-hops the wall. Throws to second. And he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Lamb at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance.
In the air, right field, Lamb on the move to the gap. And that'll do it. The Guardians extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Lamb played pretty well in this win. Had only one hit, but made it count with a homer.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
One down. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. And Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else, you find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so excited to have been drafted by a professional baseball team and have the opportunity to pursue your dream.
2 down. Lamb, a former MVP, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League.
No, that's down. Ball.
That one
That's the
missed.
ball.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Man at first, Juan Soto now at the plate. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. And there's one down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. In the air, right field. Lamb drops steps, heads back on it. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Lamb with a homer in his last game. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. This one in the air, center field. Fletcher under it. That's out number 2. Here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the 7th. Jordan Walker up now for the Mets. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1. So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. And that is that. Lamb digs in. Not a lot of traffic this inning, but he's got the power to change that with one swing.
Yeah, and that's the kind of threat that keeps pitchers honest, even with 2 outs and no one on.
This one in the air. That is the inning. Nothing. 1 out. Runner at second. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Man at second. In the air, right field. Lamb on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next to the Mets,
James Triantos digs in for the Guardians. Here comes the 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Lamb with a less than great game in the loss.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle. Only 4 will advance. Whoever hits the most home runs will advance to the next round until one hitter is crowned champion. Now that the rules are clear, it's time for the Home Run Derby. Now batting, Charlie. Red. And it's gone. That one carried on from Lansdowne. No doubt about that one. And there it is. His third home run. Out of here. That's his fourth home run. It's out of here. That one up into the monster seat. Another home run. And that one out of here to the deepest part of the ballpark. 4 now. He's got one goodbye into the seats in center. 6 consecutive home runs. Oh, that's a monster home run. Gone. That's his first home run. Another home run. Stealing. That one in the bullpen. No question about that one. That one is gone. His third in a row. Number 4 in a row. That is now 5 in a row. 6 consecutive home runs. Making 7 in a row now. Keep it going, fans. That's now 8 in a row. Out of here. That one is out of here. His 13th home run. That's gone off the right pole. That's number 4 in a row. Five straight home runs. Six consecutive home runs. Making 7 in a row now. Keep it going, fans. That's now 8 in a row. That's 9 straight home runs. That's 10 in a row now. And one over the street. Yet another one. And yet another to the street. And one over the street. Yet another one. And another one. And yet another to the street. And that ends the round. And what a... Up first in this head-to-head matchup from the Cleveland Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Another home run. That's gone over the deep part of the wall. That one carried on from the landstone. That's a home run. His 5th in the line. It's out of here. That one up into the monster seat. 4 in a row now. That is now 5 in a row. 6 consecutive home runs. Making 7 in a row now. Keep it going, fans. That's now 8 in a row. That's 9 straight home runs. No doubt about that one. Another home run. Oh, that's a monster home run. That's 3 in a row now. Number 4 in a row. That's gone into the bullpen. And that ends the round. He finishes with Dallas. Ladies and gentlemen, your home run derby champion, Charlie Lamb.
And now it's going to be Charlie Lamb. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To Elliott, second for 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
On the ground to the left. Throw is high and over his head. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error. So 2 on with 2 away. Cal Raleigh will hit next. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That's in there. And that is strike 1. Late swing, foul to the left.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 2 outs.
He's just missing with some pitches that, you know, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Now that's smacked to right center.
Come on.
Base hit. One run is in. The second run scores. It's a 2-run single, and they take a 3-run lead. So 2 down. Down the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. That one pushed foul. The 0-1. Swings through that one. There's a line drive to left field. Base hit into the outfield. Headed for the plate. Runner from second crosses the plate. To first, safe. Getting back to the bag. Almost hung out there. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. In the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Out. And that. Man at first. Now here is Luke Keeschel. The 2-2. High fly ball, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. He's got it.
Up next for the National League, the center field.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Riley Green looking to start. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Grisham under this one. And he's got it. Ball game. And the American League All-Stars take this one in a blowout.
Well, most of the fans come to watch this All-Star game to see the talent that's just oozing from dugout to dugout. But for the players, it adds to the experience and the memory of being here. Nice job by the American League to win this All-Star game.
Charlie Lamb getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians, leading the AL in batting average. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Out of here. His 44th home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Runner at second, 2 down. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 6-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Well, we don't typically expect players to hit multiple home runs in the same game, but we're not talking about just anyone here. Absolutely locked in and continues to cash in with these swings.
So a man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Pablo Campos. In the air, right field, Lamb on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. On the ground to the left, and that goes foul. Man at second. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Charlie Lamb, the next to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Swing and a ball popped up. Tawa gets under it. And there's 2 away. Here's the second baseman. The 2-1. Line to right, base hit. 1 run is in. And it gets by him. Another comes in to score. The run scores all the way from first. Relay to third. He's in there.
How about that? Clears the bases. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And a good start to the inning. So back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, Justin Crawford. And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb settles under it. And that'll do it. 2 left. Number 13 stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that one is lifted in the air. Takes it in for the out. So 2 on with 2 away. So next up for Houston, Pablo Campos. The Astros down to their final strike. There's a line drive to left field. And that'll do it. The Guardians take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win. Smashed 3 homers at the plate.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Charlie Lamb went 1 down. And now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. That one fouled off. Lamb was incredibly productive in his last game with 6 RBIs.
I can't believe how comfortable he was at the plate in the last game, Boog. 6 RBIs in a game is nuts. Only 8 players have done that 10 times or more in their careers, including Lou Gehrig, Babe Ruth, Nelson Cruz, and Ted Williams.
Popped up. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there are 2 down. Stepping in, Justin Crawford. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base. Here's the veteran second baseman. Line and a base hit into right. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. And he's out on the tag.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have. I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
On the ground. Slings it across. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Crawford takes it in for the out. 2 down. 1 down. And now Pablo Campos. This one in the air right field. And it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ball, inside.
Way out front for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air left field. Peterson has a beat on it. And that is that. Milt Peterson now at the plate. The 0-1. In the air right field. Lamb should have this one out. Number 2. So digging in, Charlie Lamb. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. Rudder takes off. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Runner at second. 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. He gets the intentional walk here and now will force at any base with 2 gone. That one close. Ruled the ball. Ball 1.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Movement in the bullpen. Luis Perales preparing to come on if needed. Number 16 getting loose as well. 2 on, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. Gone into the Crawford box is a home run. He muscles that one out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So next up for Houston, Milt Peterson. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Lamb had a solid game for them, a real contributor.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb, the American League leader in RBIs this year. Bassana on at first, nobody out. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
That's a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. He really stands out this season, Singy. He has the best batting average in the league. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
Ball 2.
This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down. Back here in Houston, set for the bottom of the third. And stepping in for the Astros, number 74. In the air, right field. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
On the ground, out to short. They take the force out, and that's the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Golden opportunity right here. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Andre Granillo.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this. Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs 1 hitter at a time.
Here comes the 0-1. There's the strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Luis Perales up and throwing. Fights it off. You'll see another.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first. and prevent that run from scoring.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. All loaded up. Spencer Torkelson getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Right through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. The Guardians trying to break this one open here in the top half of inning number 7. Close, but call the ball. Now 2-2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Chase DeLauder next to bat for Cleveland. 3-0 down. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Makes a sliding stop over to first, and very nicely done. So 2 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. Base hit, center field. Around first and hustling for second. The throw to second is offline.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And
intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Spencer Torkelson will hit next. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Number 16. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. And a swing and a miss.
Greg, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter has timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Well, needed a big...
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Matt Shaw up next for the Astros. Tying run at the plate. Tap to first. To Pena, second for 1. Over to first, safe. Now it's the second baseman. This could end it. This one popped up. Torkelson. And that'll do it. The Guardians come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Lamb did a good job in the win.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Charlie Lamb getting ready. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league.
Nope, outside.
Just getting started here in St. Louis. Out towards right center field. And there's 1 down. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder. That's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Lamb swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Sliced hard but foul. And the 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands or you're in a broadcast booth or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game. Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering upstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Line drive, and that's the 3rd out. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Oh, 1 now.
Ball 1.
In the air to left center. In position. And that's the 3rd out. 1 down, runner at 3rd. Lamb getting ready to hit. He's one of the best players in the game. This to 3rd. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw.
No, he's on there.
Not in time. He scores. Up by 3. It's 4-1. Quick toss to first. Lamb back in on a dive.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Really nice swipe at second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on.
Runner goes again. Pitches low. Throw bounces, but he's out at 3rd. Back to the top of the order now. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Wyatt Langford. This one in the air, right field. Lamb on the move towards the line. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Chet Williams next up for the Cardinals. The 0-1. In the air, right field. Lamb on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Wyatt Langford next up for the Cardinals. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Lamb moving under it. And that'll do it. The Guardians claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Lamb did well enough for them, singled and knocked in a run.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb leading the American League in hitting entering the day. And a foul ball. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Pitch is in there, and that is strike one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that is out of play. First and second, no outs. Here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that is a big first out. Now here is Charles Queen.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
2 on, 1 out.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. We'll lay off that pitch down.
Too high, and now it's 3-1. That one in there across the letters.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping.
And that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate. Ball, that pitch is out.
That one found hard the other way.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
2-2 now. Out to short. Williams. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Chris, when you take in a stadium, I think one of the things that I always contemplate is, where are you? And in St. Louis, Busch Stadium, you know exactly where you are with the arch in the background. They mow it into the lawn, the gateway arch. Basically goes from line to line and out towards center field, and then the retired numbers, the championship banners. But it really shows off the history of this proud franchise.
Yeah, Boog, and this city is always just covered in red, especially during the baseball season. But they've added that ballpark village out there in left center field. Very accessible to come into this city, stay downtown, get to the ballpark, and taking a game in a great setting. He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Way outside, ball 3. That one ripped, but foul. payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And, you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes.
Line shot into the gap should score at least one. One run across coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're up by 4. Here comes the man. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajas.
That's a ball.
Foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man on second, 2 down.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. All loaded up. Joshua Baez next up for the Cardinals. 1 strike away. To third, Donovan. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Lamb with some solid production in the win.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Charlie Lamb. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That one in the dirt and gets away. Pajas up to third on the wild pitch. Here's a 1-2.
Ball. That's inside.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. So 2 down. And up next for St. Louis, Chet Williams. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
That's a ball.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Fought off foul. Swings through that one out in front that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Backed off the plate that time. On the ground to the left, Lawler whips it across. That is the inning. So 2 down, and now the DH, Kazuma Okamoto. High fly ball, right field. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. Lamb, a former MVP. He made his major league debut when he was 19 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2025. The 1-0.
Hey.
Torkelson off of first with 2 away. And that misses.
Ball 2.
And a count 2-1. Good eye in that spot.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Guardian. And here's the first baseman. Lifted in the air, right field. Lamb on the move as he glides back. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Charlie Lamb, the next to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And ball 1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. He's safe.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base.
That one is absolutely belted. And get there, and that should bring in the run. In comes the run from second, and they lead by 2. In there for strike 1.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Moving to the bullpen for the Cardinals. Cole Henry, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Struck him out without a swing. That ends the inning. 2 outs, runner at first. So in now for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. He's one of the best players in the game. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
In the air to left center. And that is that. Runner at first with 2 away. And now the first baseman. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And it gets by him. Headed for the plate. In to score from first. Throw cut off to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive,
so 2 down, digging in, Kazuma Okamoto. This could end it. Popped up left side, Pena. And that'll do it. The Guardians make it 6 straight victories. Lamb with a mediocre showing in this one.
didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bryce Rayner. Here's your 1. High fly ball, right field. Lamb gets under it, and that is that. 1 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. He makes the grab, and there's 1 away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Slings to first in time. Lamb locks in. No need to press, but they could really use a leadoff base runner right here.
Yeah, all you want to see is a patient, quality approach. Pass the baton and chip away.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Lamb digs in. He's left a few out there today, but this is the one that matters. RBI opportunity, Singy.
Yeah, his struggles today reset with a knock right here, Boog. Redemption is right in front of him.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Out of here. A 3-run shot, and just like that, they're within a run. These fans are really excited right now.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Brendan Donovan digs in for the Guardians. The Guardians down to their final strike. This one in the air, right field. And that'll do it. The Tigers have won 4 in a row. Lamb made a big contribution despite the loss. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
So 2 down, and up next for Detroit, Max Clark. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. In the air, right field, Lamb under it. And that is that. Now 1 down. Here's some real power at the plate. Charlie Lamb. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And it gets by him. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay in there safely.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Amador moving under it. And there are 2 down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
What a stop. Throw to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Scoreless after 1. And there's a foul ball.
Ball.
strike two.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Got him. And there's 2 away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here comes the manager out of the Andy Pajes digs in now.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. Catcher can hang on, and they take a 2-run lead. Just
that's a ball.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Queen wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And a count 1-2. The Guardians trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. That one missed. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just off the outside edge. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Runners at second and third and 1 out. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. Golden opportunity right here. And that is out of play.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
2 on, 1 out. And that one almost got him. Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground. He steps on the bag, so it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. 2 outs, runner at first. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. Got it started a little too early, strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
That missed by a lot. 2-1. That's a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Cut off, throw to second, safe. And that's his third hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field.
And that'll do it. We go to the top of the seventh, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Seiya Suzuki. Next offering, popped in the air, right field, and there's one down. Agustin Ramirez up now for the Tigers. In the air, right field, and there's one down.
Still rolling to start the eighth, just 5 more outs to get.
So they're all loaded up. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. Foul ball there. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ball one low.
Ball 2.
Swing, and that ball is blasted. That one on its way, and it is gone. A home run, and that's the cycle. His 48th of the year. A 4-spot on the board. It's 8-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. 1 strike away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it. The Guardians even up this 4-game series in a game apiece. Lamb had a sensational showing in the win. Collected 4 hits. 1 of them left the park.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Charlie Lamb hit for the cycle last time out. Ready to go? Seiya Suzuki up now for the Tigers. And the 0-1. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. Brings it in. 1 away. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Lamb now at the plate.
No.
Lamb launched a homer in his most recent game.
Ball.
Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Man at second. And that's outside. And the count's full.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. That one ripped, but foul. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure.
Got him looking. And that is a big first out. 2 aboard with 1 out. Charles Queen digs in for the Guardians.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
He's got it. Runner tagging from first. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
He's begging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging. Here in Cleveland, top of the second, Agustin Ramirez up now for the Tigers. That one ripped. One up, one down. Singer with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Lamb in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
The All-Star MVP award is bigger than fans might realize. More than half of the first 40 players to win it wound up in the Hall of Fame. I'm not saying he's for sure on that path, but it's a nice accomplishment.
Andy Pajes next to bat for Cleveland. 2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that is a foul ball. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Back here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Michael Arroyo up now for the Tigers. In the air, right field, Lamb. Under it, and there's one away.
Batting in.
Runner at second, 2 down. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Lamb went deep in his most recent game. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as that one was high. Left field, way back there, carrying well. Caught just shy of the wall. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Runner in scoring position, no outs. C.J. Abrams up now for the Tigers. Right side, base hit into the outfield. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Here's the tag, and he's out. Riley Green digs in for a critical at bat. 2 on, 2 outs. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. And that's the 3rd out. Tigers strand a pair. They're down here 5-1. Back now at Progressive Field. Top of the 6th inning. Max Clark up now for the Tigers. Lifted in the air, right field. Lamb in position, takes it in for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Stepping in, Luken Baker. 0-1 now. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Adael Amador up now for the Tigers. The 0-2. In the air, right field, Lamb settles underneath it, and that is that. Tigers. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. He's one of the best players in the game.
No, inside.
foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Ball, no.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Very high with that one. Ball 3. Line to left.
That's a foul ball.
Foul ball. Payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to.
So runner at second, 2 down. El Amador up now for the Tigers. In the air, left field. Pulls it in, and that's the ball game. Lamb had a game to forget.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
One down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. That one not close. Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Green settles under it. 2 down.
Batting third, the catcher, number 28.
Line drive and a base hit. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ball 1 there.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Swing and a ground ball to Arroyo. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
In the air, right field, Lamb on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next to the
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here in Cleveland. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. El Amador up now for the Tigers. Base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here's the second baseman, Michael Arroyo. In the air, right field, Lamb under this one. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Tigers, the left fielder, number 31. Up next for the Guardians, the right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Fouled off left side.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
That one almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. 1 down. Lucan Baker up now for the Tigers. On the ground right side. Torkelson takes it to the bag, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, C.J. Abrams.
Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Swings through that one.
That was straight queso right there.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Fouled off. He was late.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot.
For the Tigers, number 53, Juan Soto.
Swings through that. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 runs in. The second run scores. It's a 2-run double, and they lead by 2. So 2 down. Now it's the DH, C.J. Abrams. Popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the finale here. They win the series 3-1. Lamb with a fair showing in this win.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
Charlie Lamb with an incredible season so far, leading the league in OPS. Can he keep it going again today? It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking 1 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Comes up empty.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
High fly ball, right field. Out number 2. Lamb steps in. This matchup hasn't been kind to him, but every at-bat is a chance to rewrite the story.
Yeah, and if you're the hitter, Boog, you try to simplify right here. Hunt a pitch, barrel it, and finally change the narrative.
Smoked on the ground a second. And the inning is over. On to the 4th. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now for the Jays, Max Anderson. In the air, right field. Lamb gets under it. And there's one away.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the catcher.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. High fly ball, right field. Lamb moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
You know, these Guardians definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And that's going to get into the corner. The throw into second. And he starts the bottom of the sixth with a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. And this lineup has no choice but to make an adjustment in the second half of this game. They have to try something different if they want different results.
This one in the air, center field. Nimala under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. And next is the designated hitter, Charles Queen.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Outside low. Ball one. Action in the pen down there. Mason Fluhart, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Jacks also throwing. And a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Left field, way back there. Carrying well. And it is gone. A two-run homer, and they cut into the deficit. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
So two down. Carter Jensen next up for the Blue Jays. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. His 11th of the year. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Well struck right field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Charlie Lamb, the next to hit. 1 for 3. Hit in the air, center field. Nimala moving under this one. And that is that. Back to the top of the order. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Howard Feliciano. In the air, right field, Lamb. Coming in on it. He's got it. And that is that. On to extra innings. And now for the Jays, Max Anderson. Man at second. And that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. Here in Cleveland, on to the bottom of the 10th. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. And that one fouled off. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Guardians, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
One down, runner at third. Andy Pajes now at the plate. In the air to left center. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there are 2 outs. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Queen will hit next. Here's a 1-2. Base hit, that'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Guardians walk it off in extra innings. 6-5 the final here today. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long. 1 out man at first. And next for Toronto, C.J. Kafis. That one hit to right. Lamb settles under this one. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb, leading the AL in batting average.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next offering is fouled back. Schultz, a tall lefty, 28 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022. And a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. Now 1 away.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late.
This one could be trouble. And he starts off the second with a double.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Lamb, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And he swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
This one in the air, center field. Nimala under this one. 1 up, 1 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. And there's a strike on the outside corner. To the right side, Albies. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Here's a 2-2. Hard hit to right center. And that gets down into the gap. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Back here in Cleveland, we go to the 8th. Arjun Nimala getting ready to hit. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. Takes it in for the out. So up next for Toronto, Max Anderson. In the air, right field. Lamb in position. And there's 2 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. He's one of the best players in the game. Foul ball.
You know, these Guardians looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
The 1-1.
Oh.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. Misses again, 5 in a row. Six straight outside the strike zone.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Here's the 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Struck him out looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Queen. The next to hit takes high for ball one.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That clips the corner. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Two on, one out. In the air to left center. 2 away. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends. All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in, Ralphie Velasquez. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And a good start to the inning. Todd Corona next up for the Blue Jays. The 1-2. And that's a base hit. The throw to third. And he's got no chance. He's out. Man at first. Here's the catcher to hit. Mark Good. The Guardians down to their final strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. A dive. He's got it. Fires to first.
Yep.
And what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars. But an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.